Hello, I'm Glenyce Hughes, and I get to facilitate people around the world in creating their dreams come true. And I am sitting in one of my dreams come true. And I had to get a little bit creative with the recording piece of this. So I have one phone in a waterproof type thing here and the microphone on it. So I've got to hold it in front of me. So yeah, it's actually September of 2020 and I'm still in my pool. This is quite amazing for Alberta, Canada. And I'll tell you what, it is pretty chilly, but it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. We have so much sunshine. How does it get any better than this? And this is the longest we have had our pool open. So we open it at the end of April, which is very early. And we will close it in, I think he's coming on the 21st or something like that to close it. So yay. And of course, it's due to COVID and us not traveling the way we usually do. And what a gift. What a gift this has been to have the pool open longer. Anyway, I want to talk to you today about attracting or choosing. So this is a comment that I have said myself many, many, many times, and something that came up a lot in a recent foundation class that I facilitated. Is, we would say the term, I'm attracting mean people, or how do I attract more clients, or, where we utilize that term in that way. And just so you're aware, if that works for you, if that feels true for you and it's light for you when you say it, you don't have to change what you say. This is just another spin on it in case there's some more information for you. I know there was for me. And so when I started studying access consciousness, one of the things that really shifted for me was empowering me to know that I know, which is the whole point of all of the tools, is to empower us to know that we know. And so that was huge for me because I had done a lot of different modalities where the power was outside of me, where I would go to angels or guides for information or to make choices and, wait for signs and all of that. And so when I would use the term attracting, it was done from the energy of victim. And so just again, something you want to be aware of for you, if that's not the energy you're choosing that from, then again, don't change what works. But just to be aware of that, because we can say we attract mean people, but for me, energetically, that puts it outside of me. It's like I don't have a choice in it. Whereas if we acknowledge it for what is true, I choose to have mean people around me. I choose to hang out with mean people. However you want to change it. But for me, the word choose much more accurately represents what I was doing. And attracting them made me a victim to it. And that's really where you want to look at, is if that's how you're utilizing the word. If you're attracting, but you really are choosing it, it's a different energy. And so for that, you just pay attention to how you feel when you're talking about that. So next time you're talking with a friend and you're, sharing that you attracted, I don't know, an accident, or you attracted a lover or whatever it is, just check in. Does that feel expansive when you say it? And if so, cool. But if not, then really acknowledge that. And what I have found huge freedom in is when I acknowledge what is. So when I am willing to say, I chose that accident, it's a totally different energy. Now, it doesn't mean I sat around and chose it from cognitively chose it. It's just acknowledges what is. On some level, I chose it, which means then I can be the creator of my life rather than being the victim that just has to sit back and wait for things to happen, or attracts things or doesn't attract things, or all those pieces. So it's just another aspect of it to consider. I know for me, again, there were so many pieces for me to really start looking at, because I did play the victim in my life for so many years. That was really all all that I'd ever seen. That's all I ever really knew, and I chose it, and I chose it well. And what's really cool is then at some point I stopped choosing it. I started being the creator of my life and acknowledging it to me that I am the creator, that I do create everything around me, and that I am not a victim to anything. And that truly is when I started creating a life and a living beyond what I've never imagined possible. So, anyway, something for you to ponder, my sweet friends. I hope that you are having an awesome day, and I look forward to chatting again soon.